Hello, everyone. I'm going to just hold for 1 second and make sure that everyone can see and hear me and hopefully be able to see the chat. So that's going to be the important part. So if you are here, hi, welcome. Before I get started, I just need to make sure that there are people in the chat. Hey, Tammy. Oh, can I not see the chat in my phone? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, guys. 1 second, because this is going to be interesting. I'm going to have multiple ways to see this. 1 second. All right, Tammy, here we go. All right. Hey guys, welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic, fellow Scorpio, and tarot reader. So guys, listen, I'm glad you're here with me today. As you know, we are in Mardi Gras season, so this is a good time to get with the other side, if you hear me. So if you are interested in getting a reading, it's going to be one question with a $10 minimum. And hey Jay, hey Tammy, I'm so sorry. I have to look down to see the hey Stephanie, I have to look down to see the comments because I did it with a encoder. So whatever. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick reading for the collective while we wait for people to come in. Hey, Stephanie. All right, guys, let's just go ahead and get into the energy of Scorpio. We are in Mardi Gras season. We've got Venus retrograde happening March 1st. So let's see what comes up for us. What is the message for Scorpio? Hey, from Denmark. Look at this, guys. It's right off the bat. Wheel of Fortune. We are also entering eclipse season, right? So fated events, things will be happening, and they really are meant, because fated events, right? They really are meant to put you in the right place at the right time with the right energy. We are in an ascension period, so you can definitely expect to be having those types of encounters where you feel like you've met somebody before, where you feel like you've been somewhere before, where you have conversations with people that even in passing might be life-changing. It's going to put you potentially in a place where you have to make a decision, one that you didn't expect to make, especially because in the past you didn't have all of the information you needed. So we've got the Two of Swords coming through here saying, listen, you're meant to do something with your life, right? Are you doing it now? Are you doing what you're called, what your mission is? Do you feel that you're stuck? Is it difficult? Do you need to consider a third place solution, right? Is there something else that you need to consider here? And we do have a new moon, right? Or the full moon, new moon coming up. So let's see here. Hey, Bambi, what's going on from Germany? We've got Germany in the house, Denmark in the house. What's going on, guys? So if anybody has a question, like I said, for a donation, I'll be happy to do a one question for each person. And otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get seeing what other messages we've got from Spirit today. Tell me where you are in the world. So we've got Denmark coming through. We've got Germany. Scorpio shows up in Scorpio's reading, right? The death card. Changes, transformation. Also, this means that you're standing in your power because it came through with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is when you're going for more, right? You are not making changes because of a fear. You're not making changes because, you're in lack mentality. You're making changes because you're in a power position. So the Eight of Cups, right? This person, ideally, we suspect, moving towards their 9 and 10. But what does that mean? I'm not even sure they know, right? Because they're under the moonlight, pursuing. So you are in the pursuit of something more. Cups, passion driven, right? Well, emotional and desire, right? This is something that you really want, and it's something that matters to you, right? You want to make a change in the world. You start by making changes within your own world, and that's how you affect others. So with this Eight of Cups here, it's saying, listen, you are going for more. You're in a power position. You're doing things because at this point you can. Hello, welcome everyone. All right, listen, the other thing too is if you are looking to get a reading, you must first subscribe, and also that's true if you want to comment as well. All right, hey Catherine, thank you so much. Catherine, I have an awkward conversation coming up. Is there anything I definitely should or shouldn't say for my highest and good? That's an amazing question, Catherine. All right, let's look at it. So a couple of things as well. I would say anything that you're trying to get results on, probably want to do it before this week is over. I would say at least before March 1st. I also think it's going to be very important as I look at the Five of Cups. So somebody might be feeling a little bit left out, a little bit hopeless. So let's look a little bit further. But I would say, Catherine, just from intuition alone, the sooner you can have this conversation, the better. I think that as long as your intention is pure, right, to come from a place of sharing your perspective, to come from a place of, you know, just, it depends if you're trying to have a resolution or if you're just trying to put something behind you, right? As long as your intention is pure, that you come with an open heart and an open ear, you may not hear something. Oh, well, let's talk about it. So Knight of Swords, right? This is in the pursuit of the truth. So perhaps you are having a moment where you're questioning someone, you know, and it might be awkward. You're having a conversation. There's something here about regret. And maybe you might not get what you want out of this situation, but Spirit's got something much better for you. So let's look a little bit further and see what that looks like. One moment. I saw the Five of Pentacles again. So I don't know if this was a breakup or something where you have to put a boundary up, but, well, and it's great news for you, to be honest, because no matter what it is that you say, the actions are going to lead you to putting an end to something that's really been bothering you. That's how it feels. It feels like you've been carrying the heaviness of maybe somebody else's actions. Maybe you've been trying to protect someone, or you've been maybe protecting yourself, right, by not getting something off your chest. But the Nine of Pentacles shows up, which is the best possible card. So if this was some type of breakup or ending or something like that, where you are putting up a boundary and telling someone, I need my space or I need my time, this is a power position, right? This is 9 Pentacles, but it's also saying with 6 Pentacles here and 3 here, which you don't want to do, right, is exhaust yourself in this. If you don't get the results you want right away, or if the person doesn't apologize or hear you or understand you, the best you can do is just know that you've tried, right? But don't exhaust yourself. Don't carry somebody else's BS, right? Especially if it's not your problem or your debt or your issue, right? Say what you have to say, be honest, be pure, come with an open mind, open heart. 9 of Pentacles, I see you walking away from this complete, because it's also saying that you want to reserve some of this for yourself. I interrupted my own thought. So with the 6 Pentacles here, this is a 60-30 split. You only have, right, 30% of your energy to give to this human being. This 60%, that's all you, right? You've reserved that for you. So no matter what, don't exhaust if you don't get the answer you want. And really, this is move it along, because this is you in a power position. So I hope that helps. All right, Catherine, I really do hope that helps. I do get the best vibes from this conversation for you, right? I feel like you do say what it is that you say. Remain calm is the other thing. And remember that other people's opinions, it's their business, right? Their anger, their business. Their decisions, their business. And that's true for us as well. Sometimes when we are choosing to communicate our truth with someone else, it may not always be well received. This is also saying the Hanged One comes up, which is, it's going to be uncomfortable potentially, because this person's uncomfortable, right? They're hanging from the tree of knowledge, suspended, uncomfortable without the use of their arms or their legs, to gain the enlightenment, right? To gain that moment of like, aha. And this is saying the Hierophant here, right? This is a spiritual card, a card of tradition. So this is a card of rules and regulation as well. So it may very well be that there's just simply a difference of opinion or a difference of thought. And sometimes that just has to be okay. So I hope that helps, Catherine. All right, guys. Hey, from Cleveland, Ohio. How is everybody doing? What else is going on? Did everybody have a good weekend? Let's see. Thanks. This is the first time I have done a live question. Well, welcome to the group, and thank you for, participating. I hope that it helps, and of course, and this is true for anyone in any sign, even though I run a Scorpio channel, because I'm a Scorpio myself, and I create for the future me and for my kiddo, who's a Scorpio. Also, YouTube pushes the Scorpio videos, the truth of it. But, I do read for anybody and everybody. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. I'm also on Instagram. You can find me under Simply Stasi or Stars with Stasi. Hold on, I've dropped it. Un momento. I'm back. Hi. All right. Hey guys, this is really something. Again, the Five of Pentacles. So let's talk about this card because this card has opinions today. Scorpio, or whoever's watching this, right? If you are finding yourself like feeling, look, because this could go either way. This is a general reading and we do have all kinds of people watching right now. So just as a matter of reference, when you're looking at the Five of Pentacles, you have two people here and seemingly walking away from a church. They could be walking towards the church, and a church would represent hope. Five, right? The number 5 represents adventure, change. So it's very possible that this card could be signifying for us as a collective that changes are taking place internally and externally. With the way we believe, our traditional thoughts, our values are changing, right? Maybe we're starting to see other people in our lives for the very first time, potentially, at face value for their beliefs. And perhaps you're in conflict with somebody over that. Your beliefs are your business. Their beliefs are their business. All you can do is share your truth. If sharing your truth places either party in a position of feeling left out, that's for that individual to investigate. And that's the best I can say to you, and that's the best I can offer you. All you can do in your life is live your utmost truth with the best intention. And what everyone else does with that is truly their path. And you have to let people live their life, right? And do their thing. So I hope that helps, because this keeps coming up to the point that, you know, and this is the third time this has come up. So I keep seeing the 7 of Swords here. Now 7, you know, is, I like to call the introspective number, God's number, a number of internal knowledge, right? The light within guides you. But then this is also lying, cheating, stealing. And, you know, that's how many see it. But I find that this person here who's walking away is the one who's being smart about things. They knowingly can't take all the swords with them. So they had to take as many as they could, still having a position of power over their opponents or whoever it is or whatever the situation is. So in my thinking here, this is about being strategic with whatever it is that you're saying or doing in the next week or two. And this is for anybody listening because it keeps coming up. Scorpio, I feel like you might be facing a few things, right? Things from the past might be coming back that are requiring your attention. And I would just say reserve your energy, the majority of your energy, for your betterment. King of Cups, right? And the King of Cups actually, and I don't do reversals, but I'm getting the message to take it that way. In the reverse, the King of Cups would be somebody who's not in control of their emotions. This would be somebody who's over-explaining, over-talking, doing too much, just over-giving, overdoing. Don't fall into that. You might really need to. And also, I just heard, be careful of being love-bombed. That's a true story, Scorpio, because this could give narcissist vibes. So if you're out there and you're healing from a narcissistic relationship, or you think you are in one, pay attention to that internal monologue that says, I don't feel safe, because that's what this tells me. This tells me somebody's love bombing. And if that's you, get out of that. Get out of that. All right, let me pull up the iPad because the messages aren't coming through on the phone. You're welcome, Catherine. Octavia, my weekend was okay. I went to a concert, but unfortunately, I called it quits with my Libra partner. I'm so sorry. After nearly 8 years with a Libra. Yikes. I am sorry, Octavia. I've been patient, but refuse to be... Yes, girl. No, we are done. He's part of the Never Again Club. That's right. Bodhi, love your channel so much. Scorpio style. Oh, wow. Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here. So let's take a look and see. Let's take a look out of curiosity, just in general, what the vibe is out there for relationships for Scorpio, just in general. Let's see what's going on. And of course, this could be any type of relationship, Scorpio. Not everybody is doing the romantic vibes, although, shut up. Hold, please. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. That is soulmate energy. What? Those of you who have been with me for blah, 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 blah. I'm going to try again. One moment. Go live, they said. It'll be fun. So, 2 of Cups. This is soulmate energy. Oh, shit. But look, the Moon card comes up. Oh, Scorpio, you know, we might be attracting somebody in the next couple weeks. I'm telling you. And the Moon card, they don't want to tell me more. Hold, please. I can't even believe. Look. 2 of Cups. The Moon card, y'all, marriage vibes. Oh, so many things just came through. So many things. I said this on last week's reading. So if you didn't watch last week's reading, which is actually the reading for the week that we're in right now, I said for those of you that are in a serious commitment, somebody is going to be getting engaged. And this shows itself that way. Oh God, I don't want these cards to fall. All right, because this is like you don't know something. We saw the Hierophant earlier. Then I've got the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands. Somebody is getting an engagement. Also, I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, even, and I said this last week, that somebody is going to announce a pregnancy. And I've already gotten several comments about that. People saying that, yes, they're pregnant or they're going to be grandparents. That energy is still very active and I'm feeling that. So if you are looking to expand your family, the month of March is an excellent time to do that. But I do feel the pregnancy like happens like between now and March. That's coming through pretty quickly, pretty strongly rather. All right, one moment. Let's see. What does this read? Hey, Fawn. Hola. Will I be working sooner? How's my financial outlook? I will be happy to answer any questions, but you must make a donation of at least $10. It is a minimum. So I will be happy once I see that come through to answer whatever you have. All right, guys, remember that if you are looking for a more personal experience, head over to starswithstasi.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and interact with this video. It lets other people know I'm on. So I do have the Death card coming through, again, Scorpio in their power with the Strength card. I'm not making it up. Scorpio, this is your time to shine. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever you've been thinking about putting out into the universe, this is it. Whatever fear is holding you back, you have the power to tame that lion, to tame that beast within. Look your fears in the face. Don't be afraid. This is the time where you are in a power position. There isn't anything that you can't manifest. You can do it. You just have to step into that power. And Scorpios for a long time have been trying to rise above the fray, not get involved with the lower vibrational bullshit that is life, right? We try to stay a middle ground because we know that when a Scorpio is bothered and unhealed, it's dangerous, right? So this is saying now is the time to step into your power, say what it is that you have to say, create what it is that you want to do. The transformation card is also us. We are masters at this. The exchange between the old you and the new you, the lemniscate, right? This is where you go from the womb of potentiality to the birthing process of that lemniscate into existence of all possibilities, right? As you step from the past, if you believe in time, right? Timelines, but as you step into who you were, into who you are, into your power, there is a taming of the beast within that has to take place. And that process can be difficult if you don't understand that all the things in the world that you think are wrong with it are all the things within you must investigate. And that, when seen as a challenge versus an experience of growth, can be really devastating. So get along with your dark parts because they matter, right? They matter. They're the parts that grow you into your next and best parts, right? Into your next and best you. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Jay. Oh, what does this say? I hear congratulations. What does this read? Thank you. You're welcome. I'm planning my wedding as we speak. Oh, Tammy, go ahead, girl. I love this for you. Congratulations. As a reader myself, it really just shocks me how many people ask their questions but want them free like it's easy peasy on us. Well, you know, true. However, I am known to do on the live readings. So this person might have been somebody who's been on my channel before. And I oftentimes hop on and I'll just give a freebie and, you know, whatever. But today, because guys, I'm part of, and I'll be honest, I'm part of a vertical live contest that I'm doing with other creators in YouTube, right? So I'm taking a class. When you are a creator on YouTube, a lot of times they offer different classes. And one of them was about succeeding on vertical lives. And I'm hitting all the points and I needed to get some super chats. And so because I do this anyway, I thought, let's do it today. That's what it was about. So guys, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, donate, even if it's under $10 and you just want to say thank you, Stasi. I love that. Other ways to support my channel, you can become a member. You could hit any of the links. Like, share, subscribe is the free way that I appreciate. Let's look at this. King of Wands. Interesting, Scorpio. All right, I got to say this. Now, if you are already in a marriage or in a deep level commitment, even an engagement, and you're feeling, and Tammy, this isn't about you. I just want to make that very clear because I'm getting that. This isn't for you at all. So this is not for Tammy. I'm feeling very strongly that the other possibility with that moon card and this high level commitment, because the way the King of Wands showed up, be mindful that if you're feeling suspicious about something that your partner is concealing from you, it is the time to further investigate that now, especially with Venus in retrograde. And it's just hitting me really strongly that your gut, I don't know, pay attention to your gut when it comes to your relationships specifically. And it came up again. So with the the Eight of Cups, this is somebody watching this potentially is going to be moving away from a deep level commitment, right? And it can go either way because of the way that the astrology is set up, right? This is about making decisions that maybe you've been putting off when it comes to matters of love, potentially, when it comes to matters of relationship, purchase items, large ticket items, anything Venusian. Hey, Brody, thank you. What is your question, love? Love it and good for you. All right, Brody, put in your question, or I'm calling you Brody, and that's not what it says, and that's what happens when you're 49 and need glasses. Bodil, I'm not sure. My love, do you have a specific question, or would you just like me to pull some cards for you? I will wait, and I thank you so much for the very generous donation. Just pull some cards. All right, my love. Let's see. Let me give it a good shuffle. All right. So now I know, and for anybody else watching this, when you do a vertical live, if you use an encoder, you're not going to be able to see the comments on your cell phone. So I have a fix for this, but I didn't expect to use it. All right, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, give me the highest and best messages, please. Well, this is good. This is very good. All right, so here we are. I was talking about being at a crossroads. I was talking about the duality, right? Something coming to an end. You have here, I love my numerology. So I just want to point out, I've got 2 9s. 9s are a number of completion, but these are 2 9s in the best possible ways. Here we've got the wounded warrior, right? Whatever's been going on, whatever's been exhausting you, gives you the exact opposite effect, right? These cards are basically the opposites. This is exhaustion and feeling beat the F up, right? And this is vibrant and well off and confident and independent and strong. But this is also when you have the wisdom to know that that 60-30 split is real. You always need to be in a position where you're maintaining the majority for you, right? And that's not being selfish. And I always say it's being self-aware. That when you're unhealed and you feel this pressure to give of yourself more than you should, and it affects your energy, it's because there's a part of you that has been taught and programmed that that is how you gain the attention, affection, or whatever of other people, by showing them, you know, it really comes from a trauma state of mind from way back in the day. It comes from this energy of not wanting to fight, not wanting to argue, avoiding this feeling. So when you're healed and you know that their drama is their business, opinions, their business, their anger, their business, right? When you let go of all of this and you recognize that your precious energy should be spent on you and your luxury items and your well-being and your manifestations. Yes, you're not going to be a selfish person. It's not who you are, but you only give part and a lot less, half of what you even have, right? So there's something there. So I love that 2 9s coming through. That's also very magical. It's really saying that your life is like, the energy I'm getting is like timelines have shifted for you. Oh, yeah. Sorry. If you're new to my channel, welcome. When the spirit talks to me, sometimes I get these really high pitched like rings and it hurts. One moment. I love that it's 2 9s too. I mean, that's just, oh. All right. So I've got healing here. Okay. So of course this is traditionally read as a third party energy, whatever. But this, in our reading right now, this is you healing, right? You healing from that past hurt. Remember we had that 9 of Wands, that wounded warrior time. You're in the power position. This is you healing past that. This is saying potentially being a little bit guarded. Give me one moment. This is really good. Okay. So we've got this energy here of you guarding your possessions, guarding your I feel like you've just been done dirty, right? And that's true you don't have to be psychic for that. Like any person at a certain age has been done dirty. So at this point, this is just saying that now you have that wisdom. You went from that 9 of Wands to that 9 of Pentacles. And that's a big leap. And it maybe left you with that feeling of like, all right, now I know better. Maybe I don't give so much of myself so freely. Something from the past, right, comes full circle. So I feel like that's what that resolution is. And if it hasn't happened already, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't close itself and show itself in March, right? Again, eclipse season's happening, and this is just fated events coming full circle. And then with the Queen of Wands, that is just amazing because you had the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Those are 2 cards giving you all of the authority in your life and you being well aware of your power. So I'm not sure. Interesting. One second. And the Judgment card, it just peeked out. So you're being called to a higher purpose, but this could literally mean if you are having some type of legal issue, this could be you winning and coming out on top. So take it or leave it. You only know what's true for you, but otherwise this is people coming up out of a coffin, right? As you can see, they're being called by higher forces, the divine, and then they're nude, right? And they're surrendering. So this could be a moment of you having to surrender to something much higher than yourself, so that you can go from that 9 of Wands to that 9 of Pentacles. But either way, the universe is supporting your glow up. So I love that for you. I hope that helps. And if you have any further questions, feel free to head over to my website and book a reading. Guys, I am honored to be trusted with these questions. And I will say these 2 cards just showed themselves. And I'm gonna speak on it for a second because I'm getting the hits. The Devil card shows up, and this is number 15. 15 reduces to 6. The polarity of this card is the Lover's card, Gemini energy. This is Capricorn energy. Now, remember how I said if you're in a relationship and you feel suppressed, depressed, unhappy, you're in a toxic environment, whether that be a work environment, you feel micromanaged, but your belief is this is the way it is. I need to do this. I have to stay in this marriage. It defines me. I have to stay in this job. That money won't come any other way. I don't know how to get out of the sexting, the drinking, the over everything, right? There's a belief system here. This came out, Scorpio, with this Sun card. I keep telling you, you're in a position of power. Things are shifting big time. You can believe that in the month of March, addictions, suppressions, bad relationships, your wardrobe. I mean, I'm serious. Like your wardrobe, your hair, your weight, your health, everything that you have this belief that it is how it has to be changes. And you start over. That Judgment card was for all of us, in my opinion. It was saying, allow yourself to lean all the way into your faith. And no matter how you are, how fearful, right, you might be deep down in your gut, you are equally strong, right? Deep down, you know that you're meant for better. This is the time to actually go for it because there is victory here. There is universal support, right? And there is an experience here where you really do get to rebuild and you get to start over. And I don't know, it's like you get to rebuild your character. That can be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. All right, let's see. I'm a life path 9. Oh, child, look at that. Yes, you are. Those 9s are coming for you. Oh, who is this? Black, educated, and pretty. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Happy Black History Month. Hello. All right. So, will I meet my spouse soon, like this year? Oh, I hope so. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see, because I don't know how much you saw, but I was pulling all kinds of love cards. So, hold on. Let me look here. The name, Black, Educated, and Pretty. Yes, you are. Well, let me tell you what I just pulled up. So, we've got the Magician. I love this for you. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant is literally like a spiritual experience, a blessing, a marriage, right? This is a priest, a pope, name it how you want. And oftentimes this could be a card of tradition. And marriage is something that's traditional. And here we've got the Magician. This is creating something. Again, the lemniscate, right? There's only a few cards, I think 3, that have the lemniscate on it. The infinity sign, possibilities, but this is you creating it, right? So I feel like if you've been working on something, like let's just say, if you had in the past a really tumultuous relationship and you took some time to heal, I feel that now is the time that you're ready, right? Like, so in the past you were healing, right? And it wouldn't have been a proper alignment. And this is saying what you have wanted as within, so without. Now you attract the quality man or mate, because I'm not sure it doesn't matter. Now you attract the quality person. Now you attract what is really within you, right? So when you are healed and you are well and you are focused on your betterment, you will attract someone just like that. And that's the important part, because you want a relationship that is balanced. Yes. And balance doesn't mean 50-50, right? It just means give and take. It means understanding and seeking to better yourselves. So the Magician shows up and it says that you bring about what you think about. We've got a card of tradition here. So let's dig a little more. All right. Well, Black, Educated, and Pretty meet their partner, their spouse, this year, 2025. Show me, please. I think so. I would say there is a good chance, and I'm going to tell you why. So we've got the 2 cards that came through are both very positive cards. So I've got the Chariot card and I've got the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm going to say this: if you're in school or you're a teacher or you're studying something or you're doing something that requires a lot of attention and your focus, it's very possible that you could meet a partner through that experience, because the 8 of Pentacles is about focus, right? And studying, learning, crafting. And you had the Magician card earlier, which is another card of crafting. So let's just say you're a little bit magical over there. It's working for you, right? And then with the Chariot card, things could be happening and from a place of, how should I put this? Look, if you meet somebody next month, it's going to feel like all of the things you've ever wanted, right? And I've said this in several of my readings. Because we're in Pisces season, right? I want you to just take a deep breath, because, and this is for anybody watching, because if they last past March and into mid-April, then you can relax and say, okay, this might be the real deal. But I feel like this is suggesting a few things. One is stand in your power, like really, truly. You don't have to be guarded, right, as you're dating, but you definitely need to maintain that, like, you're not going to get over on me kind of vibe, right? And then, because the Chariot card is, they are in a position of power. They are in the center and they're charging forward. So this is like all systems go. And I do feel like the next person that enters your life really might be the last person. Give me 1 second. And I have to be honest, I do kind of feel like somebody from your past might show their face and cause some Ooh, where did this come? Yeah, I mean, this is how it's listen, if somebody from your past comes through, they're just coming through with a little bit of their bullshit, and you just gotta let that go, right? So if anybody comes from your past, like, forget that person. But because here we've got good things coming through. So I hope that helps. Let me just check a couple more things. One moment. I dropped a card. Interesting. Listen, you might really meet this person sometime around July or August. And I did throw that out there about meeting someone in the next month. Because if you do, I'm not feeling like that's the person that's going to be around for the long, long haul. Like, it might be an interest or something. I don't know. But I kept getting cards for July, and I kept seeing 8s. And now I'm seeing Leo energy, right? The Sun card, which is really, really good. But, and I'm still feeling, because this is Leo energy, like you really might meet or at least solidify a relationship in October. No, August. And then with this card here, with the 4 of Cups, this card kept showing itself too. And the only thing I can say is if for any reason you have your mind from something from the past, this is the time that you really let it go, because the universe is giving you that Ace of Cups, which is a new partner, right? Something new. Yeah, I remember how I said 8s, and I said I really feel like August might be something. 8 of Cups shows up. So that's confirmation. August is looking like an important month for you. And because you're asking about relationships, if you meet someone before that, August might be when it gets really serious. Or it's that in August, you meet that person. Interesting. Because again, we talked about this, the 8 of Cups. This is about going for more, wanting something that feels good to you because you're bored with 8. You know, 8 of Cups also signifies that like your life is good now. And that's when you find somebody, right? Your life is good now. You're in a good place, but you want more for yourself, right? And maybe just that idea of going for more, that Magician card, that was really powerful. Okay. I was going to say the only other card, I was thinking in my mind, the only other card that would really tell me that, yeah, there's some marriage vibes coming up, like a real deal person, would be the marriage card, the 4 of Wands. And in my head, I was thinking 10 of Pentacles. And sure enough, the 10 of Pentacles shows up. And this card is the only card in the tarot that has the Sephira, the 10 Sephira, or the Tree of Life, the Hermetic Tree of Life. So you had so many magical cards show up. I'm just, I am kind of curious. Like, I gotta say, I'm curious. What kind of witch are you? Because I love it. But with this Kabbalah here and all of this, this is probably the best card in my opinion. This and the 10 of Cups when you're talking about marriage and life and all the things. So I feel like this is definitely a year where you have a real deal soulmate come through. So, and again, I'm curious. So come back in August. I mean, come back every week. Come back as often as you want, every day. But in August, I want an update. Okay, every time I try to move on from this, something else comes up. All right, look, I'm going to move on after this, but I have to show you. The Lovers card comes through. Gemini energy, literally the Lovers, because we're talking about that. And then Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're looking to move, because remember I saw that 8 of Pentacles. So it could be that you start something new, you move, you get a new job, but new is coming into your life. You had the Ace of Pentacles, and with the 4 of Cups, that Ace of Cups coming through, that's another ace. So this is like a new beginning in the material for you for sure. So that's exciting. I would say yes to that. All right, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody so far. All right, guys, I'm going to stop taking questions at 4:30, which is in about 15-20 minutes. So, but I would happily stay on and do, just chit chat with you guys in a regular reading. Hello, Robert. Let's see. Hello. All right, bye, Jay. Thank you for coming through. Crystal, hello. First time trying this. Give me what you got. All right, Crystal, I'm going to give you what I got. Oh, I got to catch up. Hey, Molly. Hey, Goddess. All right, so I've got 3 here. Let's go. All right, Crystal, I'm going to switch the decks. I don't know why, but I feel it. Oh, already starting off with you, the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords basically is someone who has looked like basically the truth. The Queen has her head above the clouds. She can see clearly what's happening. She is basically nobody can bullshit her. That's what it is. That's the vibe I'm getting. And there is a sword here to cut off at any instance what doesn't serve her, and then there is a hand extended for what does. So this is about discernment. So you could have been going through a period of just really difficulty, you know, and I feel that within the recent, you know, 4 months, really, there's just been something here. And I've got, yeah, I definitely have you breaking away from any toxicity. That Queen of Swords, like that, when you are in a Queen of Swords era, that puts you in a clarity, right? You can make decisions. You have all the information you need, your finances, like you really just can see it. And queens are, you know, emotional, but of all the queens, the Queen of Swords is the least emotional, if that makes sense. So, because it just, if it doesn't serve her, she's over it, right? And Scorpio, it's an air sign, but I always feel like Scorpios are that way. So I've got the Three of Wands here, and so it's, unless you are physically traveling, because we've got the Knight of Wands as well, which is adventure and a movement towards something that's excitement, getting out of stagnation, having something passion driven, right? Unless you're doing that, because this combination would signify travel and fun and maybe going on a quick vacay, right? And just getting out of an algorithm that's been keeping you back. If it's not that, the other thing would be that you're about to take a turn and start building something for yourself, right? Doing something that's a creative endeavor, and you're going to do it quickly, and it's going to grow legs quickly. So you'd have to see how that resonates for you. But let me just pull a couple more just to clarify. Let's see. Anything else for Crystal? I did just see the Six of Pentacles. So this is generosity. And this person is giving of themselves to two younger children. Oh, and then we've got the Ten of Cups. So you may very well be, this gives two different vibes. This could be either receiving an inheritance or some type of assistance from someone in your family, or you being in a position to be able to help someone that you perceive as family, right? There's something there. And it doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It just could be getting a lot of support. But with the Six of Pentacles, I would say there is a financial aspect. There is some type of energetic exchange that would be that of funds or something that is valuable. One second. I see the Queen of Cups, and then let me just pull this with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'm just going to pull these three, and then that'll wrap this one up. With the Wheel of Fortune, remember how I was saying fated events, and then we're hitting with the eclipse season coming through. Seven of Swords, needing to be strategic, being very careful, and making sure that okay, we started with the Queen of Swords, right? So there's clarity coming your way. Perhaps with this Seven of Swords, if someone's been doing you wrong, right, you find out. That's how that's coming through. Something happens. There's an event here that takes place where you really see the truth of the matter behind somebody's actions. Queen of Cups here could signify that this is a mature water sign person. Pisces, Scorpio. Sorry, one second. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I'm sorry, but I just got sidetracked because I just saw here the Two of Swords. I don't know. Maybe you've been closed off to seeing the truth of the matter. That's how it comes through. Like something hasn't been sitting well with you. Listen, I don't know. Because then I've got the Three of Swords here, which is heartbreak, and the Hierophant, which is like a traditional relationship, could be a marriage. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that at this. But I would just say, you know, lots of changes coming for you. There's some healing that needs to take place. And then I do have that you get a lot of clarity in the very, very near future. So, and it might really just be the truth that you need to heal past the situation. So I wish you all the best for sure, Crystal. All right. I hope that helped, my love. And I hope that was somewhere there. Let's see. Fawn, thank you, although I had a hard time getting the 1990. I'm sorry, my love. All right, Goddess, do my spirit guides have any messages for me? Let me check. All right. Whoa. Hello. Thank you, whoever just made that donation. I can't see it from here, but I thought it was a big one. Thank you. Let me see the name. Bodell again. Aw, thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Wow, guys, thank you. That was really kind of you to donate so much. I appreciate it. All right, Goddess, hello. Do my spirit guides. All right, let's see. I'm switching decks. One moment. All right, Goddess, I'm going to do Rider Waite for you. It's coming through. Can I please get messages for Goddess Mercy, please? One moment. Nisi. I'm making up names because I can't see that far, y'all. One moment. Can I please get the highest and best messages? All right, guys, thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, interact with this video. And there's a poll question. Do you believe that aliens exist under the ocean? Yes or no? There's no in between. I don't need anybody being neutral on this. Go all in. Yes or no? Aliens under the ocean. 8 of Pentacles. I think so. All right. Spirit guides. Let's go. I would say this because the 8 of Pentacles came up for you as well, Goddess. I'm going to take that for you. This is giving me the vibes of if you're working on a project, get to doing it. This is going to be a good time. One second. What's the barrier? I have the 7 of Wands here, and I've got Temperance cards, Sagittarius energy. So if this was real literal, you might need to put up some boundaries with a Sagittarius. However, the vibes I was getting before that, when I said what's stopping you, right? I saw like this flash of creativity, you moving towards something. I got like an image, and maybe it's because of your name, but I got this image of you potentially being a spiritual person, right? If you're thinking about starting a spiritual business, this might be a calling to do that. I'm not sure. Let's look further. One second. Hey, Molly. I'll be with you in a moment, love. Oh. Hey, and okay, so Goddess, you had the 9 of Pentacles, and that came after I mentioned a spiritual business or maybe doing something with that. So even if it's not a spiritual business, if you're an entrepreneur, you're thinking about it, this is great independence in your finances. They're so, and I'm feeling that's really positive shift. One moment. Okay, all right. So cards, I know you didn't see that, so just, you're going to have to trust me on this one. The Hanged Man came up, all right? The Hanged One came up. And then the 6 of Swords, which is better days ahead. But this is saying to take another look at something. So I don't know if you're building or creating something, but there's like this feeling here of like taking pause for a moment, regrouping, which makes total sense with the retrograde coming through. Because, you know, that would affect your creative vibes. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So, and I also just saw the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is very much about things going in your favor. You being very magnetic, attracting attention. Like this is a great time for you to, I don't know, like show yourself, show your gifts, do your thing. Make a change. It's a lot of encouraging I'm getting like this overwhelming encouragement from your team, so to speak, like tell her just to start, tell her to do it. Don't be afraid. I'm also hearing like you're getting a lot of dream communication, so you're going to have to comment below and let me know if that's true, but that's what I'm picking up. A lot of dream communication, a lot of the call. You know what I'm talking about, the call. Interesting because, and then we're going to call it a wrap after this, but I'm getting, again, the same cards coming through, and I've switched decks, and I don't know, I've shuffled quite a bit. The 4 of Cups coming through with the 5 of Pentacles. And to me, that just keeps signifying that, like, look, Scorpio, when we are making changes, like big changes in our life, like identity changes, changes with partnerships, changes with what we do for a living, those big changes have us as such introspective humans. It has us sometimes thinking about the past, but we're also evolved at this point. And so you do really bring about what you think about. So the more you tie up your energy with woulda, shoulda, coulda energy, the more you attract that same thing you don't want in your life anymore. So just catch yourself, right? And I always say, think like a witch, think like a magician, think like an alchemist. The moment you catch yourself thinking anything but what's for your highest and best, acknowledge it, recalibrate, and that whole process will take you 10 minutes just to last for 3 seconds. It's true. But just the pure acknowledgement, like, oh, that vibration's not for me, makes a huge difference in your life. So I think your spirit guides are really saying, like, align yourself with what it is that you want more of and just start being in that energy, right? Talk the talk, walk the walk. Start really investigating what makes you happy. And that's the biggest message I'm getting for you. And I'm literally seeing it as I'm saying it. They're like, and it's like a cheering team, like, you can do it. So there's just a lot of encouragement your way. And I was just going to move on, but I have to give you this because the Judgment card, being called to your true passions and purpose and leaning into the divine. You're being called for more. Knight of Wands, this is going to be adventure and fun, and it's going to happen quick. So best of luck, and we need more light workers, so get serious and come on. We need you. All right, Goddess, I hope that helps. Hey, Susie. All right, now, let's see. Molly, I am standing. Hold on, Molly. Let me read this. I hope you're well, my love. All right, guys, hold on. I am not taking any more questions at this point, so I'm just going to put a thing in the chat. Questions. Give me one moment. Questions are done. Thanks, all. All right, Molly, give me 1 second. All right. You're welcome, Goddess. All right. You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you, everyone. And Molly. All right. Am I staying in the way of my own success? Any insights? All right, Molly. So can you tell me what's going on with Molly, please? So 4 of Cups. I keep, geez. All right, so 4 of Cups is coming through. And again, this is about tying your energy up in the past. And the universe is trying to bring you something else. And then this 6 of Pentacles here is like, this is telling me about help from your family. So it could be that there's some regret or upset about that. Maybe feeling like either that you are in a place of accepting charity or that people are taking too much of you. And then this is about boundaries, right? Building boundaries and just, so if there could be a conversation here about you needing to contribute more or vice versa. You're going to have to determine what is true for you and what this conversation's about. But in terms of if you're standing in the way of your own success, what I feel just based on these cards is that you are maybe just tying your energy up into something that once worked but isn't for you anymore, and that a new direction is trying to penetrate, right? Is trying to come through. And, you know, actually, with the 7 of Wands coming through, not only can that mean boundaries, but it could mean a card of resistance, to be honest. And so with those cards of being stuck in the past or lamenting or regret while the universe is trying to bring something in, and the 7 of Wands with a boundary, that is actually confirmation that, yeah, that's literally what that says. That's the universe trying to give you the Ace of Cups. And this is being stuck in these 3 cups with the 7 of Wands, and that's maybe not allowing the changes to take place. So let me see if there's any. What's the advice here? King of Swords. 1 second. Let me just put that down. What's the advice for Molly? This card. Well, all right. One more. A minute. Same thing with the 4 of Cups. Jeez. 1 second. Okay, Molly, look, so a couple things. Unless this is a masculine air sign, so that would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? Unless there is a masculine air sign in your life, which could be the person building the boundary, if it were that way, right? So like, you know, a roommate, a friend, or whatever, it could be that you need to have a conversation there because the Ace of Swords comes through and there's a conversation about independence, right? And freedom. And then there's also potentially a conversation about money. The other thing that this could be is literally a job offer, because this is a conversation, period. This is independence and finances. And this is a person that if they're not a masculine air sign, then this could be a manager, someone who is in a power of position. So there is a conversation here, new information with someone who is in a power of position. So this could be, like I said, a job offer, some type of next step. The Judgment card is coming through, right? So this is about having to trust that this is going to be the right and best thing to do. Because I am feeling resistance and hesitation when I'm pulling your cards. So, and the Page of Swords, there's a lot of conversations and mental energy happening here. And this is in pursuit of, or actually investigating a new way, being curious about a different way to do something. So you might have a meeting of the mind with somebody who's making an offer to you or having a conversation with you about money in the very near future. So be open-minded. And whatever happens, it's to push you in the right direction, to be honest. So I hope that helps, my love. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. Chicago and Massachusetts in the house. Hey, I'm from Baltimore over here. Hello. Just want to be sure you got the right amount for the answer. Thank you so much. But thank you. That was more than generous. I appreciate your energy and your donation, and thank you so much. Hey, Captain, how you doing? How do I pay $10 for a reading? Well, you would go to there is a button here that has a plus sign with a dollar, and I think that you do it there. So let's see. All right. And I am not taking questions after 4:30, which is now. So if that was you and you need to put one in, I'll take it. But guys, if you're just joining, no more questions, please. Hey, Anna, my love. Hello, hello. Anna, you can do one. You can do one. All right. Let's see. Hold on. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi. Yes, Anna, I'll do you. Hold on. I feel like Elizabeth. There you go, my love. There it is. I thought I couldn't find you. Elizabeth. First time too. Well, welcome. I made a lot of changes in the past 6 months. Job change, going back to school. Congratulations. I feel very optimistic about the future. Am I headed in the right direction? Well, already, Elizabeth, I'm going to say that you are headed in the right direction because you said you are feeling positive. And so I think that we sometimes underestimate that feeling, right? That happens right here. The one that says, oh, maybe I should pause. Maybe this isn't for me, or this feels great. And that's the universe telling you that you are in alignment with the energies around you. So paying attention to the way your body reacts to a person, place, or situation is probably your most important cue about how things are happening in your life, the alignment. I'm already getting some really good vibes, so let me keep looking. All right, what do we have for Elizabeth? That name looks so familiar. It reminds me of a name of somebody I went to college with. Hold on. But to save my life, I can't read. It was like Elizabeth Van something. All right, let's keep going. Oh. Well, I got the 2 of Cups coming through and the 4 of Cups. So even though this is traditionally about relationships and all this emotional energy, right? This is new coming in for you. I don't know. I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're looking for one. I know that's not what you asked about, but potentially some kind of soulmate vibes coming through, right? There's been a release and the universe is gifting soulmate energy. And that soulmate energy, again, doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a friend. It can even be a pet coming through. It can be so many different things. But it definitely could be a marriage because the 10 of Cups is that happy family, happy life. And if this isn't you, it could really be if you have adult children, that one of your children gets married. But there's a lot of, your family could be expanding. So that's very interesting. What else do we have? I just saw the 9 of Pentacles, which is really good energy for finances. One moment. Take it or leave it, but I literally just heard building a house. And so I'm not sure if that's something that you are thinking about, but I have to acknowledge it. And in this case, while we're going to look at the cards, the numbers matter more. All right. So I have 2 5s coming through. And remember, we talked about 5s are a number of adventure and change. They are a number of upsetting the apple cart. Well, if you've started school and you've started doing all of the things and you're making huge changes, a few things are going to happen. 1, people might be feeling left out. You don't have the same amount of time to be about them. Well, that's their problem, right? And I got to tell you how it is, because you are in your glow up stage. And so where you have supported people ad nauseum in the past, this is your time to just stand in your power and do your thing. And hopefully other people are able to support you. If not, I don't see you making any changes in what you're doing, but you may feel that. We've got the 5 of Cups also. And again, this can be a card of regret and sometimes failing to see the blessings that are right in front of you because maybe, you know, you got a comment from an instructor or something happened and it just kind of grates your nerve. Redirect your energy to where you want to see the glow up happen, because the more successful you get, the more you're going to feel potentially other people's jealousy, so to speak. And if you get stuck on that, that can affect your glow up. The Emperor comes through. This is entrepreneur vibes. This is you building your thing, having your finances, building your empire, being strong. This is also Aries energy. Be careful about biting off more than you can chew. You've got a lot of competing priorities. So this 2 of Pentacles says you can have it all, but you have to build in downtime for yourself. And they take me back to that 5 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. And the advice here is to maintain all of the things that are keeping you happy. There just needs to be balance and acknowledgement along the way this year. That's the best way I can put it, right? Because you have family vibes showing up. I feel like you could be moving in the, next 18 months. I feel like you could be building so many things. There's potentially a business coming through. So it's great, but make sure that and we're in Pisces season. So everything's going to seem like doable and it's going to be so much all at once. So just pace yourself. Pace yourself, enjoy this time, but you are really having a very successful year. As a matter of fact, your final card is a card of celebration. And so we've got 3 people here. Usually this is a card of 3 sisters, but this is a card of celebration, right? A big card of celebration. So congratulations. I love that for you. Elizabeth, you're going to do very well this year. Very well, very well. All right, did I miss any? Hey, Anna. All right, Anna and Mimi, and then we are done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And what to say, my name is not Mimi. It is Marlene. All right, Marlene, I'll get you after Anna. What's coming in love for me? Let's check. Anna, I hope you're doing good. It's been a minute. All right. Ooh, let me call it in. So, what do you have for Anna? Hold on, Anna. Let me get these cards. All right. What do we have for Anna? Looking for love and relationship vibes. What do we have? So, Anna, I don't know if you were on here earlier. You weren't on here earlier. So, I was letting everyone, just reminding everyone that as we are approaching eclipse season, right? And then we have Venus retrograde starting March 1st. And then we also have, we're in Pisces season. Like, if you meet someone in the next month, it's going to seem like the best thing ever, in all the ways. However, if they're not here in, they have to be here through April before they're considered worth it. And because, it's just, things happen quick during these months. So hold on. What do we have for Anna and relationships? All right. Interesting. You might really meet somebody in March because, Anna, if you meet somebody this month, just pump the brakes. That's all I can tell you, because it's going to feel like all the things. So I've got Virgo energy showing up, right? So you could be meeting someone either in September, right? Or you could be meeting a Virgo But the other thing this could signify, if we're talking about you and the card Virgo, is that now moving forward, you're letting your intuition guide you, the light within guide you, right, to your next step. But we do have the Three of Wands coming through, and this is adventure and travel and going after your vision and having a clear view of what you want as well, right? So I feel that Spirit is really guiding you not to deviate from your deal breakers, right? Don't, how should I word this? When the universe dangles the carrot in front of you, some carrots are not for you. Some carrots are just distraction carrots. We don't want those carrots. You don't want a carrot. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right, let's keep going. Aries shows up in your reading, Anna. Or this could just be a business owner. But then we've got the Page of Wands, right? So, let's just say you had been dealing with an Aries or something like that. This would be just a good indicator that not anything has changed with this person, and they're still immature, acting all of the ways, doing all of the things. All right, so let's move past that Aries. I don't know why that man shows up in every reading for you. But I'm going to find out, Anna. You better not be talking to him. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. So this is good too. So this is a new beginning. One second. I got to tell you though, this card, I keep seeing this too, the Five of Wands. So I don't know if you have started a new job or if you need to move or something like that, or you need to have a conversation about your money. I know this is not what you asked about, but just sidebar. All right, back to love, please. The same card. I mean, okay. So Seven of Wands or Seven of Swords comes up with the Knight of Wands. Hold on. All right. And then I've got the King of Swords. So your work keeps coming up. Like, I'm not sure. Because this feels like somebody who you work with or answer to, or somebody, maybe not be... Okay, because then the Tower card showed up. We're getting sidetracked way off the relationship. So I'm not sure if you need to have a conversation with work about your money or if you're about to start something new. But I will tell you this. We're back to the relationshiping. So I've got Gemini energy, but the Lovers card coming through. And I want to focus on the numbers more than the meanings because I've got 6 and 6 coming. And I feel like that gives power to June. You asked about lovers. There's an energy here for that. And there's an energy here of somebody being generous. And also somebody who takes to your child as well. So be on the lookout for somebody who's a Virgo or a Gemini. Somebody who is, what's it called? Generous, kind. They could be in a power position because they did have, I did see that King of Swords, even though that feels like a work situation, because that kind of came through. You'll have to tell me if that was for you or not. Yeah, and then when I repeat work again, I'm seeing this devil energy. So we might have to have a side conversation about that. But in terms of relationship, I feel like June might be a pivotal month for you. So I hope that helps. I know that was a lot of things coming through, but you asked your spirit guides, and, well, us Hispanics always talk a lot, so. All right, Anna. All right, so who is this? All right. No, you better not be talking to him. All right. Will my best friend and I commit to a partner relationship? That's interesting. Let's see. Marlene, let me look at this again. Thinking about, hold on. Let me go back up. My name is Marlene. Will my best friend and I commit to a partner relationship? Like a lavender marriage or like a, what do you, okay. Will my partner and I commit to will my best friend and I commit to a partner relationship? I mean, maybe I see the Lover's card showing up at a crossroads thinking about a partnership. Interesting. Oh, I love that. Hold on. All right. What do we have from Marlene, please? I have to look down. I'm sorry because the comments are over here. King of Pentacles. There's a financial aspect here that looks really good. I think so. I think so. I mean, And I'm going to tell you why. Because I've got the Knight of Wands here. So this is an adventure, right? This is something different, an adventure. Like, just taking it how it goes. We've got Sagittarius, right? The Temperance card, a healing, things being in balance. But then we've got the Hierophant, which is like, although a traditional card, this is a card of commitment and marriage coming together. Like a partnership. So interesting. One moment. What else do we have? I would say that's a yes. It's a yes, yes, and more yes. Because then we have got the Three of Cups. That's a positive card of celebration. And then not only do we have the Three of Cups, but numerology, right? So we've got 3 here. And then I've got the Hanged Man coming through, which is like looking at something different. We've talked about this many times on this channel, that this person's suspended from the tree of knowledge. And it's uncomfortable, right? So maybe you're breaking a tradition. Maybe you're doing something different. Or maybe it's unexpected. Maybe, who knows, right? But there is something that gives pause, but it's beautiful because we've got 12, which reduces to 3. So 3 and 3. 6. 6 is a number, it's a Venusian number. It's a number of balance, harmony, love, right? And literally that number comes through as relationshiping. And this is a card of congratulations. So my answer to you based on this would be yes and congratulations. And when I go back into the comments, I want to read more about it. So tell me what's going on. I love that. All right, so this is the last one. Lily. Hello, Lily. You're welcome. All right. What will happen in the near future regarding my financing job? All right, this is the last one. All right, Lily. What will be happening in the near future regarding my financing job? I've got the Magician and Temperance card, so something is definitely changing. When I see this and I'm looking at something like a situation, and this tells me change, right? Alchemy. Something is ouch. I got the 7 of Wands here. Boundary, drawing a line in the sand. I just heard the landscape of your duties change. One second. The landscape of your duties change. Interesting. All right. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're just joining, we are done with questions for now. All right. But hit your notifications, like, share, subscribe, and come back because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I miss doing these. And now that I've got my setup a little bit different, I can move about better. All right. Tell me more about the financing job, please. Something's definitely changing in you. I don't know how committed you are to maybe this particular path, right? Because again, here it's the same cards and you saw me shuffle the hell out of this. So same cards come through. The 4 of Cups is coming through for Scorpio big time. This is saying stop thinking or being sad or trying to change. Like there's a distraction. There we go. Stop getting distracted. I don't know what that means for you. It's going to mean something maybe different for everybody. Right? But if you are, for example, I'm neurospicy, meaning like, you know, I think different for sure. And because of a health condition, my brain definitely works a little bit different. However, right, every time I would try to focus on changing myself, like to kind of mask and fit into an environment and all the things, that tying up my energy in something that doesn't serve me, that's what this is. So like if you have had to, you know, dull your shine, or if you have had to do things that aren't really aligned with your vision in this particular environment, right? The universe is saying this is a misalignment and there's something that they're trying to pass through, and as confirmation of that, this is Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in the material. So if you are feeling the call to do something different with your finance job, this is confirmation that this is the right time for you to do that. So I hope that helps. I do want to pull one more card. Give me 1 second. Let me just... Oh my goodness. I just saw that donation. Thank you so much. My goodness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me 1 second. Let me keep looking. The glasses. I need a pair of glasses. But the problem is if I try to read cards with the glasses on, then all the light reflects. No es bueno. So I'm pulling from the career cards because I want to see something. 1 second. All right, Lily. Show me Lily's finance job, please. Okay. I keep hearing things about... Look at this differently. So we'll see what career cards come out. But it's almost like you're missing an opportunity for additional streams of income. Start pursuing your own thing regardless of what happens here. Changes are absolutely happening. I think the role is going to change, more technology heavy, right? There's some... Obviously, this is happening anywhere. You don't need a psychic to tell you this, but obviously technology is advancing in a way that some things will be automated. And so there's going to be a need for you to shift your focus. Tell me more about Lily, please. One moment. All right. And of course, I really am here. Hold on. Hi. All right. Progress. So let's see. I've got progress and then I have renewal. All right, let's read it. Progress. It seems like a lot of... No. It says it seems like a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on the course for at least a few more months before making a change. That's important to know. So you do have new incoming energy. The universe is supporting. If this is saying hold on for a couple more months, it just might mean to secure, I don't know, maybe just hold on for a couple more months. It could just be that. And this reads renewal. If you need to take time to recharge your energy and get it back on track, challenges ahead will require you to have faith and break through. That's interesting. So this is how I'm interpreting this for you. There's definitely going to be changes in your career path, 100%. Your job or your daily duties will change so much, it really might have you even wondering if you want to do this anymore. But I feel like you do have your eyes set on different streams of income. So the advice here is just pump the brakes a little bit, but that doesn't mean that you have to be in the office during this time. Take advantage of your time off, right? So figure out how much time you have. Take a vacation, regroup, use your time off to work on your passion project, to set a new stream of income up. Use the technology that's replacing potentially some of your job duties to help you create a new path ahead for yourself. Because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you just need a minute to regroup and rebrand even. And that there is progress being made for you, but there's definitely this give it pause, which makes sense because, again, Pisces season has everybody all dreamy in their head, making huge decisions. So things become more solid and able to be grounded in April. And then the last one I'm going to read for you. I've got harmony. It's important for you to have quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. So what can we do to make your life as comfortable as it can be with the knowledge that you have in such a specific niche, right? So I hope that that helps, and thank you so much for that very generous donation. I hope that that answered your question, Lily. I'm really appreciative, honestly. All right, guys, thank you so much. I am going to just, for us that are still here, I'm going to pull a card for us as far as advice for the next 2 weeks when it comes to like just gelling with other humans, right? Because there's going to be some energy here that's going to have us, I don't know, in our feelings. Pisces, water season, you know, we're water signs. Let's see. What do we have? Advice for the collective. What's our final card for today? This is interesting because it was literally the advice, Lily, that you just got. Restore yourself with alone time. So Scorpio, big feelings, big emotions, big ideas, big everything happening the next month, right? So, meaning this next 4 weeks, right? While we're in Pisces season, we're going to be feeling all the things. Eclipse season, fated events, lots of push and pulls and callings. This reads, take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. And we are approaching March. So depending on where you live, it is time to start doing that, right? Do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. And that's the thing. What does your spirit want? What does your soul desire? Not what your mundane tasks are with this physical vessel, right? Not what your meat suit requires of you, right? Not the pay your bills, go to work, pick up the kids, get dressed, not that. What is your soul, right? That pure energetic being that's inhabiting this meat suit. What is that calling? What does it need, right? And make it happen. Make it happen for yourself. And when you are aligned with your soul's vibration, your soul's purpose, anything is 100% possible. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, as I got caught in my own words. If you get a chance, drop some comments below. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I'm happy to hop on every once in a while and do them. And remember that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, and we are doing the very best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And as always, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Scorpio, thank you so much for your time and have an amazing week ahead. Your weekly reading will be up in just 2 days. Bye.